Right, so 300 TPI
300
hard enduro machine.
TE300i Husqvarna TE300i in hard enduro form. Hard enduro! Yeah, I've actually missed this bike. Just looking at it, it's nice, isn't it? I missed my bikes. I can't complain though, to be fair. Appreciation post to Husqvarna South Africa for looking after us while I was there. I had actually no dramas, and I would stock bikes for best part of 2 months, stock bikes that are maintained. Pull strap, essential for pulling the back wheel or lifting. Now it's probably a lift strap. I'd say that one's a pull strap, this one's a lift strap. If it's too low, you get on top of it and you lift it up using this. Pretty good. Or what I sometimes like to do is get under here. That's why I really, for all extreme races, recommend having the number plate. If you don't have the number plate holder, at least have the sides. A bit more rigidity to your mudguard. Give you a Michelin. Fuck me. It's super soft, but it's not very soft in these temperatures. It feels like a bloody ice tire at the minute. Michelin, super soft with super soft, flat, hole drilled mousse. However, can't tell you what's inside there. It's Michelin, but it's a personal topic. A man and his mousse. It's not a secret. Actually, a lot of people seen the drilled mousse in the back of the van in one of the South African videos, which is often the case. People do drill mousses to make them softer. What is on this one exactly, I can't tell you, because I have no idea. But I can tell you, the wheel only has 2 rim locks, so it can't be an extremely soft mousse. Because when we go really soft for like what we're racing the day in Romania, we've started to go 3 rim locks just for safety. Brembo rear disc, solid, a little bit thicker than normal, but proper solid. Don't think I've ever actually bent one of the Brembo discs. And again, rear shark fin, essential. I'd say that's probably disc guards and the solid chain blocks, probably one of the, and a steel sprocket. They're probably one of your biggest essentials for hard enduro. If you don't bend one of them, you're going to be able to keep going the whole time. They're not going to slow you down. FMF silencer, quite long. Factory, I don't know if you're out. Yeah, you can buy them, I think. Power parts, FMF silencer, standard height seat. I did have a seat which had a little, no, it wasn't a hump, had like a bit of a thing on the back. But I forgot to bring it home from South Africa, so that's stuck there. So we're gonna have to make another seat. So, but standard height seat for the most part. TRAX shock, very soft setting front and back for extreme enduro. Very soft, reasonably fast rebound, but again, it's kind of a fine line. There's no perfect setup because even in the super technical races, there's still fast sections where you want it quite stiff and a little bit of hold up. When we're flat out on dirt roads and forest roads with super soft tires and super soft mousses, it gets sketchy. So as soft as you dare go to keep a little bit of hold up for fast riding. So motor 300, obviously.
Well, that's quite a topic thing you've got there in your end.
KickStart, yeah, KickStart's on standard. You can actually buy a KickStart kit. A lot of people, that actually is a hot topic. If I put a picture on Instagram, or I've seen on Graham's Instagram, KickStart, people go mad about the KickStart. Obviously, main reasons for safety, you know, if you have problems in a race. As seen in Billy's video, what's it called? We Go to Wales?
We Go to Wales, yeah. We
Go to Wales. The KickStart saved the day. And also, fun fact, I actually got told this on one of the tests I did with R&D. Having the KickStart actually in the engine does actually alter the performance. Having the weight of the gear and the I don't know if it's mechanical drag or what. I'm going a bit over my head now, but it does actually alter the power curve. So 300 engine, factory engine, bits and bobs, a little bit. Can't really go into too much detail, I don't really know the details, but we do quite a bit of engine testing and bits and bobs, different components. Yeah, a few tweaks.
Massive, oh no, another massive topic.
What?
Gearing on these bikes.
Ah, yes. It's currently 12. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just double checking. 12.48 on my bike. occasionally change it. Usually, like if I have a bad day at a race, I blame the gearing, even though it's probably 90% of it or 99% of it isn't to do with the gearing. But it always feels good to make a change after you've had a bad day. So one tooth on the back is usually a good mental readjustment. So I'm 1248, which is pretty similar to about 1351, which is I think slightly lower than standard, but I know some people do go even lower than that. Graham runs very, very low gearing. Power valve is I don't really know much about it. I just know we're not allowed to touch it, so that's factory. Same with the Super Enduro bike. It's a REKLUSE clutch, REKLUSE basket because it's billet aluminium, but not automatic, despite what everyone seems to. I like to troll people on Instagram a little bit actually, but it's not automatic, I promise. FMF front pipe. Worked quite closely with FMF last year. I actually did quite a lot of testing in general on 2-strokes last year. Not many races because of COVID and all that, so I did quite a bit of testing. Quite a bit of it was on front pipes. Standard radiators, fan, essential. There's actually a fan on the Super Enduro bike as well, which I forgot to mention. But fan, obviously, probably. Actually, I'd say a fan is probably even more essential than the brake, the disc protectors on a hard enduro bike, because it's not worse than your bike boiling its tits off. I once had to do a wee in a radiator to finish a race.
Front end?
Front end forks, again, it's pretty soft, kind of as soft as you dare go to still be able to ride the bike fast. Pretty much, that's give or take the kind of suspension. Pull strap for pulling, so usually what happens is you get stuck and you just go give like puppy dog eyes to the spectators nearby and they come and go. Or sometimes if they've got a rope and a hook, the hook gets all exciting, they hook it on, pull you up, and then there's loads of loose rope and it gets tangled in your wheels and on your footrests and around other people's necks, and just carnage. Our races, just pure fucking carnage. Rims again, XL. Did try to use A60s for a little bit. That was the thing last year, we were going to use A60s, but I found them a bit too stiff. Prefer XL, a little more flex in them. Factory front brake. Go on, Edward. Number 10, master cylinder again, nice and aggressive, nice and grabby. Sounds like I'm being pathetic. It feels so weird riding a bike without a stretch grip. There's a little mod people could probably do at home. A little bit of old air filter. If the oh, this is actually a factory cap. A lot of people ask where they could get rid of these from. I don't think you can. I think they're. But this little mod around, this little bit of foam around the outside. If in the event of an emergency and your bike lands upside down and it wants to leak oil out, this will just catch it, stop it leaking everywhere. I see this on the amount of people at training schools and hobby riders and stuff that I see with the lock stops like out here, and they've got about this much lock and they wonder why they can't reach the floor and they can't turn around. Undo your lock stops, sling them. Lock stops out, full lock, lovely stuff. Disc on the front, pull strap, Raptor foot pegs, run 5mm down and 5mm back. Just get the centre of gravity a little bit lower, a little bit further back for them kind of like trialsy sections. So, quick little recap. Tyres, soft. Tyres and mousses, soft.
Tyres, mousses, suspension, engine, soft, everything.
Kind of soft. Engine, again, I didn't really go too much into deal, but engine is quite strong with the power. It's really strong off the bottom, so it pulls. You can try and stay in that higher gear and off the clutch and just let it work, like almost labour it, just so you can find grip when it's slippy on them steep hills. Like really strong power at the bottom. Hence why also we have quite low gearing. Have a light photo. See, feel this, Edward. Ed likes my bike. He sits on it. He always sits on it and just goes.
Well, no, I was annoyed because you went to Australia, not Australia, you went to South Africa and left a shitty 450 here when you could have left me that.
A nice clutch. Just the most important thing of your bike is your hands and your feet are comfortable, because that's where is in contact with your body. If your hands and feet are comfortable, that goes into your elbows and your shoulders, to your body, neck, brain, to your brain, no. Hands and feet, most important thing.
There's another part that touches the bike. Your arse.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep your arse comfortable, what do you wear? You
wear Kecks. Lovely stuff. Oh, I missed another thing. These little glue bits, bling bits, they're actually a bit better than bling. got a little bit the rubber in there, so when you crash, right, you can't move it with your hand, but if you crash, it stops you breaking the master cylinder. So they're actually very useful, but it's probably a good investment. You're going to save you money. If you ride hard enduro, you're going to crash often enough, you're probably going to break a master cylinder. Or at worst, at best, I mean, what's the word? You're at least going to break a lever if you're not going to break a master cylinder. With these, I'm not going to promise you're not going to break them, but you got less chance.
You'll limit the
You
damage.
definitely improve your odds of having a damage-free ride. Is that it? I think so. Oh, SXS, some plate, and I would say, especially on the Husky, having a nice little flap over your linkage. Loads of people say, oh, fucking linkage gets in the way, blah blah blah. I honestly think if you've got a nice, good little scoop on it like that, so your bike can slide, you don't even notice a linkage.
I would have said that's the one. Oh, and you need a really, really mint graphics kit.
Yeah, lovely graphics.
Do they help?
If you look fast, go fast, don't you? If you look fast, feel fast, go fast. That's the rule, isn't it? That's what Tommy said.
Look pro, go slow.
No, that's your model. There you have it. Are you happy now, Ed? Ed's been trying to get us to do that for, well, we haven't been going years, but Ed's been trying to get us to do that for a while.
Yeah, well, you'll see from the comments below that people will appreciate that.
If there's anything you want us to go into more depth of,
we'll answer that on the podcast.
oh, he's doing all that. Oh. But yeah, well, I had an impulse buy and bought a podcast kit, so now I need to, well, I'm hoping Ed can do some research and figure out how to use it, because I'm a bit busy over the next few weeks. But anyway, thanks for watching. Anything you require further detail on, it's fucking freezing in this garage. If there's anything you require further detail on, comment down below and we'll go into further detail at some point. Two lovely brand new bikes going scrag all over now. Next time it comes in, we'll have a little recap, have a damage assessment, see what I broke. And I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Share it, actually, that'd be good. Share it on Instagram, because we need some more subscribers, don't we, Ed?
Yeah, we do. We need some more.
Which actually we're still having solid growth, but we've had consistent growth. But I think we need to level up now.
Well, I'm back. Your channel's changing again.
Okay, yeah. Well, you don't have to endure my editing anymore. Although I am improving, it just takes me a long time to do it.
No, I'm impressed with your skills. I'm impressed with your effort.
Nah, I actually thoroughly enjoy it. I honestly find it really therapeutic. However, it just takes up so much of my time. It's a good job I've had no races to do. Although I have actually been training rather hard in the last few months. I definitely pulled the right move to head south for a few months because the weather down here is shite. But anyway, we're done.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit!